still a sand, waiting on the battle, so a handle all in my hand. The war forces more toward my door with demands, more important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should've put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture, you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art. And for your fans, when you corner, gotta shorten your stance, lessen your tails. Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that
Welcome. Olex.
This bout is scheduled.
One of the hottest. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Beautiful counter punch. He misses with that straight left. They better start respecting each other's punching power. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
It's all offense all the time. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
No rest for the weary. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Alexander Usyk in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. And there's the bell for round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Usyk might go down here. What an upset! Thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Adelaide rocked. somehow weathered the storm.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes. On to the third. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Good counter punch. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. Hold it right there. Oh my word, Adelaide in some serious trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Tried to score with a jab. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. These two fighters are made for one another. Beautiful counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Alexander Usyk in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. Here we go to the fourth round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, what?
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. David Adelaide just took a big shot. David Adelaide couldn't take any more, and down he goes. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four. And we continue.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to par you. Walk around the ring. They've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Is David Adelaide gonna go down? And now they're right back into the fray.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Ready for that counter punch. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. David Adelaide just took a big shot. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
To make or break a fighter.
The jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 straight.
There's the bell to start round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get...
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, my word, Adelaide in some serious trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Didn't wait. And before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out. Didn't know what to do and hurt on top of that.
Ukrainian in big trouble. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice side. Hold it right there. Is David Adelaide going to go down? Looks like they've shaken it off. Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, my word. Adelaide in some serious trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
That's it. Just start sticking it.
This is the beginning of round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything was...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. David Adelaide just took a big shot. No, and he is forcing him to take a knee.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
6, 7, 8.
Catch and shoot. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. They exchanged punches. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. And that was a heavyweight shot that put Big D down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Love the response, though. Got back up. Took a deep...
Keep doing what you're doing.
There's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
And he scores with the counter. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Well done with that counter shot. The perfect counter lands. Swinging a miss with the hook. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Nice counter. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
The perfect counter lands. That jab misses. The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope...
And there's the bell for round 8. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can't score with that uppercut. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Good counter punching. Adelaide rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Straight right. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
The referee says they're okay to fight, and we'll keep fighting. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Great.
And there's the bell for round 9. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And that hook misses. That counter shot lands. Big D! David Adelaide is down. As we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven to move.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
That counter punch caught him clean. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. He misses with that straight left. Those counter punches have to hurt. The exchange punch. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Thinking he was smart.
It's round 10. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
There's a counter shot. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Beautiful counter punch. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Good counter punching. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
I think I'm holding on here for a minute. Beautiful counter shot. Missing with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? Let's start 11. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this battle?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight. Is David Adelaide going to go down? Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Both men step back for just a moment. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he misses with that jab. Straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Don't give him any free shots.
There's the bell for round 12. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Usyk! I don't believe what we're seeing here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
How about that time counter shot? In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh my God, Johnny! David Adelaide just took a big shot. What a shot, and down goes Adelaide. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.